Hello everyone, welcome to Donna Just Being Real, the only way to be. And my channel is about dating, love, relationship, toxic relationship, true crime to passion, advice channel. Okay, so we're going to get into the update. So much crap that has been happening. So we're going to get into the update of this Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie. I guess everybody heard so far that, yes, her body has been found and the autopsy confirmed that it was her. And it's a homicide. How did she die? When did she die? Nobody knows yet. So I guess they still have to do the autopsy. Okay, so I'm going to be showing some clips of John Walsh. I like the stuff that he said about it. And then we're going to get into Brian Laundrie, his sister. What does she have to say? Then we're going to get into the 911 call and a couple of other things that came up. Then we're going to get into a couple of other missing people. And my co-host tonight is the real Jack Newtown. And he will be getting into Jelani Day. I might be pronouncing his name wrong, so excuse me, everyone. But make sure you read the description so you get people's names. And we're going to get into this. So, all right, everybody. And we're going to get into this topic. And let me just greet the people in here real quick. All right. Nikki up in here. All right, don't need a man. Stop telling me I do. And BC, I think it's BC. He was the first one to comment on here. So evening to you too. All right, we got Jack. We got Teresa. Blessings to you too. Blessings. BG, hugs and kisses up in the house. Lisa, my dear, hugs and kisses to you. And shoot, Kit Kat. I'll call you Kat. Hello and welcome here. Glad to have you here. There go my girl Nikki. And who else do we have up in here? And everybody make sure you put down the purple hearts. The purple hearts is for domestic violence with men and women. All right. What we got here? What she said? Chat, welcome. Thank you. All righty. I'll click here. Okay. So I'm going to read the comments later. I just want to show some of this footage. I don't want to keep you all here forever. And we're going to get into this one. Okay. All right, thank you for the purple hearts. Okay, we're going to start off here. So I'm going to be sharing the screen, so y'all just work with me so I can get the different screens. So basically, just a brief summary. I guess everybody know, but I'm just going to do a summary because everybody should know. This is like nationwide, all over the place. Okay, so basically a brief summary. We got this couple right here that you're looking in the picture. Her name is Gabby Petito. She's 22 years old. Brian Laundrie. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay, Brian Laundrie, who's 23 years old. They're engaged couple. Gabby Petito is from Blue Point, Long Island. She moved to Florida in 2019 to live with her boyfriend / fiance. Brian Laundrie, that monster that you see right there. June, the couple embarked on a cross-county journey in Gabby's white Ford van. Let me show you a picture of her van. Okay. All right, wait a minute. What am I up to? I'm so sorry. Let me change the picture here so you can see a picture of the van. Okay. All right, the couple document their entire experience on YouTube. So they have a YouTube channel. So they was going on this van, going cross country journey, document, because a lot of tubers do that. It's like a whole sector of tubers that live in their van, and they just go around all over the United States, and they, show about how they live on the van and everything. It's kind of interesting. I do watch some of those videos. Okay, Brian returned home on September 1st, without his fiancee, Gabby Petito. Interesting. Gabby Petito's parents were concerned, so they reported her missing. Police went over to question Brian Laundrie, and his parents answered the door and gave the police officers the business card for their lawyer. If you have any questions, contact the lawyer. Brian Laundrie never came to the door. Suspicious. Red flag. That just doesn't make sense. Okay? So, next that happened was Brian Laundrie, he disappeared, and Gabby's body was found, and the autopsy confirmed that it was her, and it was a homicide. So now everybody's going out of mind trying to figure out, where is Brian? Where is he? Where are you, Brian? Interesting. All right, so we're gonna get into this one. I'm gonna show I'm gonna show a video, and we're gonna get into this one. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna show the first one here. Let's share the screen here. All right, share screen. First one I'm going to get into the sister. Let's see what the sister has to say. This is Brian Laundrie's sister. And remember, she was living at their home. Well, I don't know exactly the sister was living there, but she was living at Brian Laundrie's house. Okay, give me a second to find it. Okay. I'm going to play this whole thing. Let me pause this. All right. Turn up the volume. Okay, let's see what the sister have to say. I thought it was kind of interesting and stuff. And tell me what y'all think. What do you think about the sister? Ready? Let's go.
In the interview that is raising questions and raising eyebrows in the case of a missing young woman from Long Island, Gabby Petito, on a cross-country trip with her boyfriend, disappeared last month. The fiancé and his parents are clamming up, but his sister is speaking to cops and the FBI and speaking out in an interview with ABC News. Long Island reporter Kristen Thorne live in the Suffolk County hamlet of East Islip with the story and details. Kristen.
Bill, the last time we were able to speak on camera with Brian Laundrie's attorney here in East Islip was 2 days ago. We have not been able to speak with him since. Police say at this point they do not believe that there is any criminality involved in Gabby Petito's disappearance. And Cassie Laundrie, who we spoke exclusively with here at ABC, says she has told police everything she knows. In an exclusive interview with ABC, Cassie Laundrie says she hasn't spoken to her brother since he returned to their parents' home in Florida.
I haven't been able to talk to him. I wish I could talk to him.
Laundrie says she's told police everything she knows about her brother, Brian Laundrie, and his fiancée, Gabby Petito, and their cross-country road trip.
I've cooperated every way that I can. I wish I had information or I would give more. This is all I have is I gave to the police.
Petito's father says he isn't sure Cassie Laundrie is being fully transparent, given the fact that her parents and her brother haven't said one word to police.
I'm hoping that the pleas and the begging and the community and the, entire damn planet knock some sense into her where she's like, I gotta speak.
Police in Northport, Florida, where the Suffolk County natives had been living with Laundrie's parents, are continuing to put pressure on the Laundrie family today by doing more media appearances. But the family doesn't seem to be budging. Neither does Brian Laundrie, who is in a known location to investigators in Florida. Police say they're still processing whatever they found in the couple's camper van. Laundrie and the van were in Florida for more than a week before anyone even knew Petito was missing.
We've been able to definitely get some material out of that van. We are certainly not at the point of revealing what that was.
Cassie Laundrie told ABC it was not uncommon for her brother and Petito to fight. Yesterday, police in Utah released body cam video of their response to a 911 call for an argument between the two near Arches National Park in Moab.
What's going on? How come you're crying?
I'm sorry, we've just been fighting this morning. Some personal issues.
Laundrie had scratches all over his upper body. Petito was determined to be the primary aggressor. Cassie Laundrie says in her mind, none of that matters.
Me and my family want Gabby to be found safe. She's like
none of that matters.
And
Are you
my
kidding me?
children love her.
You know your brother's
all I want is
crazy.
for her to come home safe and sound, and this to be just a big misunderstanding.
Petito is believed to be missing in Wyoming.
Okay, let's pause that. Okay, so Jack, you have anything you want to say about this? What do you think of the sister? So I'm gonna be showing some clips. What do you think of this?
The Gabby Petito situation.
Yeah, this is that was Brian Laundrie's sister talking.
I believe they have a warrant for his arrest now because they come to find out that he was using her credit cards when she was missing.
Yeah, I was gonna play that. Yes, I'm gonna get to that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, play that one. What do you think of his sister?
I mean, she's just doing what a sister would do normally. I mean, and I'm just being honest. I'm not, trying to say that it was right in what she did. It's just the fact that that's what happens in family, even though they're the devil, but try to, protect them in a certain standard. It's kind of hard for somebody in family to throw you on the bus instantly. Now, I don't mind doing that. If you do evil stuff, I don't care after that. But she just doing what a sister does. I mean, I can't say she should and should not, speak, nice of her brother.
No problem, Gene. Well, I'll say one thing. I will not defend it. Not at all. No, it's not happening. Question for everybody in the chat. Well, we'll get into that one. What's the next one I want to focus on? All right, we're going to show another clip here too. But yeah, I hear what you're saying, Jack. Just not me. I'm not doing it.
Oh, no. Any one of us wouldn't do it. It's just...
You ain't taking me down.
Well, I know you. Okay. So I'm excluding you with this situation. But what I'm saying is, if you're doing, my kid does evil, does all this evilness and this there, no, I'm throwing you in the jail, my damn self. I mean, that's not going to tolerate that. I ain't gonna sit up there and defend a murderer and a killer and a child predator.
Okay, I'm going to show another clip. And the next clip I'm going to show is, I want to get into this John Walsh. And, everybody knows John Walsh. When was that? I think in the 70s or the 80s, was it? I can't remember. But his son was kidnapped. And matter of fact, that was New York. I think it was Long Island, New York, too. The mother was in the Sears, and she turned her back for a second, and somebody took the kid. And Jack, didn't they find the kid without the head? You don't know about that,
but I know they found the kid dead.
Yeah, it was something weird about it, whatever. I can't remember.
I think the kid. We talking about John Walsh's son.
Yeah,
I think he might have been sexually abused, and they killed him.
Oh my gosh, jeez! And he wouldn't stop. He was driven to catch him. Okay, we're gonna share wait a minute. Share another screen. Okay, now we're going to get into here. We're going to hear about what John Walsh said. I thought it was a pretty cool interview, so I'm going to play some of it, not all of it, because it's kind of long. Well, there was one longer than this one, but we're going to listen to this one. So everybody, listen.
I'm going to talk to somebody who knows all about finding people who don't want to be found. He's basically made his life's passion and work on that. He's the host of Investigations Discoveries In Pursuit with John Walsh. In just 3 seasons, John has helped capture 26 fugitives and find 8 missing children and about 1,400 throughout his career. The question, listen, he's not officially a fugitive. He's not officially charged, but John Walsh, do you think you might be able to help catch number 27, Brian Laundrie?
Well, that's the reason I'm talking to you, Ashley, and it's a pleasure to talk to you. You used to work for me, one of the best reporters I ever had, and wish you well on your new gig. But I've always said, and I've been saying it for days, this is a homicide. This dirtbag is out there. I don't know how he got out of the house with the FBI and local cops watching him day and night. And you know, this semantic BS.
Great point. How the heck did this man was able to get out that house like that? How come the FBI wasn't watching to see where he went? It just doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. Do you all agree with me or disagree? Put in the chat, yes or no. I will resume.
It's about person of interest. In the old days, we used to call it the suspect. Now, there's only one suspect. There were no other persons of interest, no other suspects. How did he get out? How did the FBI and the local cops let the main suspect get away? All I had to do is put a deputy sheriff in the front street, a deputy sheriff in the back street. They wouldn't have had to search a swamp. And what the family is doing to Gabby's family, what Brian's family, the dirty Laundries, and believe me, they are dirty. When they haven't cooperated, this girl used to live in their house. She was engaged to their son. Their son meandered back from a 4-month trip and parked a Winnebago, her Winnebago, not his, her van, not Winnebago, her van in the driveway for 10 days. So he had 10 days to scrub that. I don't know what the hell the FBI waited so long to get in there, but he had 10 days to clean the house out.
Great point. He said he have 10 days. It just doesn't add up. Doesn't make sense. What the heck is the FBI doing? Police officers, this doesn't add up. Doesn't make sense. Donna. That's why this man is gone like that. I resume. All right, hold that thought. Hold it. I know you're gonna go. I know you're gonna go, Jack. I know you. Go a second.
He had 10 days to scrub the van. And then finally, the parents went, how could Brian not tell us that he didn't bring her home? How did his parents? How did the dirty Laundries not have the guts to tell us? So they filed a missing persons report. And then they clam up. He lawyers up, they clam up. And think of the gall of this. Last Friday, their famous Johnny Cochran-style lawyer, Bertolino, calls the police and says, oh, the Laundries want to help you out now. On Tuesday, Brian went to a swamp that was nearby, and we were so worried about him that we went and found the car and put a note in it and said, dear Brian, don't hurt yourself.
Yeah.
And then we brought the car back ourselves on Thursday, and then we called you on Friday. We didn't help you. But now Brian's gone. Well, you know what they did? They bought their son 4 extra days. They bought him 4 days to get a head start. So this Wednesday night, I'm going to focus in on Brian. He's going to be the top of the show on In Pursuit. And as you said, Ashley, I know one thing all these years. Lots of people don't want to call the cops. They don't want to call the FBI. They don't want to get dragged into a trial. They don't want an FBI agent knocking on their front door, or a U.S. attorney saying, we need you to help us convict this guy. Everybody in America knows one thing. Call me or text me. I don't trace or tap phones. I don't care who you are, whether you're legal or illegal, you're a gangbanger, whatever. There'll be no revenge, no retribution. Nobody know you called. So call me. I'm saddling up to catch this dirtbag.
Okay, over the break, I want you to dig up the phone number, and we'll get that out there to our viewers, John, so that if anyone out there is watching, they will call you, and hopefully we can, get another caller under your belt there. After the break, John, I also want to ask you, and I kind of know the answer, but it's the trust factor. Why would anyone have trusted what these parents said after they gave him what we think might have been a 4-day lead time escape if that's what's happened, and maybe longer, because who knows if Brian Laundrie was even in that house on Tuesday packing a camping backpack to go to that park. So when we come back, I'm going to go through all of that and a couple of other questions right back after the break with the inimitable John Walsh.
Let me see. I think I can stop sharing that one. So you get the point of that. Okay, Jack, would you like to add something? Oh, let me read. Emmanuel Briggs says, boy, they still mad at Johnny Cochran for winning the case of OJ. No phone when the rabbit got the gun. Okay, let me go back on topic. Okay, Jack, you want to say something before I go on to the next clip?
We know darn well why the police and the FBI wasn't as aggressive that they should be. Everybody knows this.
We know.
I mean, it's extremely obvious why they literally they enabled Dirty Laundrie to get some time to run. If you look at
hashtag Dirty Laundrie.
I mean,
Donna, we love hugs.
The Dirty Laundrie got away because the feds look at them different as they will look at, let's say, me. You know, now if it was me being that guy and I did this to Gabby Petito, I would have been locked up already. I mean, my mom and dad would have been in Guantanamo Bay. And how the police treat him in a loving and brotherly way, but then they treat Gabby like she's some lady on the street or something.
Yeah, then somebody put that in one of my comments when last time I was talking about this Gabby girl, some crap like that. You know, I be getting some weird comments while we're doing these crimes. So it really lets me know there's a lot of sick people that support these crimes. It's just amazing. I get all the comments.
It'll be a matter of time when they behind get locked up, they behind meeting Fleece Johnson.
Okay, and this is the dad here, and that's the mommy. And I hope y'all two butts go to jail because y'all laid down and made Satan's Jr. and you're protecting Satan's Jr.
Well, they're Satan too. So I mean, they can't help the kid can't help being the devil. I mean, mom and daddy both the devil.
Yeah, toxic parents. Sure. You know, there's a lot of parents that protect their children that do wrong, and you're not supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we do love our children. We want to protect our children and be there for them. But when your child is doing wrong, there's no protecting. I'm so sorry. I will tell. I will have you arrested, have you locked up, and I'm sorry, I'm not coming to visit you in jail because I don't go to jails. I don't date guys who has records. It doesn't happen. That's just me. If y'all ladies or whatever want to date a guy who's been locked up, you go for it. You good luck with that. All right. Me, I don't do that. Right. And I don't visit you. Really, seriously, good luck with it. And I don't visit guys in jail because I'm not going to be patted down. Okay. It's just not happening. I know. That's just not for me. Everybody wants, you date whoever you want to date and stuff. But just like I said, good luck.
Yeah, especially with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get into her. But yeah, huh? What the heck is wrong with her? Well, just some people just like these criminals. I don't know what it is because these serial killers get so much love. These women be fighting to be their number one chick. Matter of fact, let's get into the serial killers. How about that, Jack? We're gonna talk about some of these not serial killers. We're gonna talk about these crazy people. Okay. So I'm gonna get into it.
Sure.
All right. Now we're gonna move on along here. We're gonna talk about who's this other lunatic? This other lunatic that we got here. All right, y'all just hang in there. Work with me. All right. We're going to get into this lunatic here. What a shame. Where is he? Yeah. This Chris Watts guy. Insane. Totally insane. Clean cut, good looking guy, beautiful family, nice home, wife adores him, everything. And this son of a bee kills her and then kills the kids. Are you flipping kidding me? And if I'm correct, he had a side chick on the side. What does it say about Chris Watts? Okay. Christopher Lee Watts, born May 16th, 1985, admitted to murdering his pregnant wife, Shanna Watts. I hope I pronounced it right. She was born January the 10th, 1984, by strangulation. Do you know strangulation? That's very personal. That's like a deep hated. You really hate the person. He was a sociopath. Yes, he was. Probably malignant narcissist. That's a cross of narcissist and sociopath. They're very dangerous people. Stay the hell away from them. He later admitted to killing their daughter, 4-year-old Bella, and 3-year-old Celeste. I hope I pronounced it right. Excuse me, rest in peace. By smothering them with a blanket over their heads. How can you do that to your children? She was laying down with Satan Jr. Yes, another one laying down with Satan Jr. Okay. Well, we're gonna get into this next. Yeah, right. All right, we got another nut here. We're gonna show this other nut. We'll talk about this crazy one right here. Yeah, Scott Peterson. That's another one. This Scott Peterson killed his wife. Let me see what we got here. Yeah. Yeah, he killed his wife, Scott Lee Peterson. Do I have the picture up? So make sure y'all flowing me. Okay, it's all right. It's up. All right. Scott Lee Peterson is an American convicted murderer who is currently incarcerated in San Quentin State Prison. In 2004, he was convicted of first-degree murder of his pregnant wife, Lacey. I spelled her name wrong. I apologize. Lacey Peterson, and second-degree murder of their unborn son. Monster. Just monster. He was just crazy. Sociopath. He was completely out of his damn mind. Killed this woman. Yeah, he killed her. Pregnant woman, killed her. And I think he had a side chick too. I think he killed her for the side chick. See, these nuts and stuff, they find a new source of supply, so they just want to move over to the next one. So let me get rid of this one and everything. Now, we're going to get into other missing people. And I'm going to talk about this missing person here. Okay. Let me get rid of this one. All right. We're going to talk about these beautiful little angels right here. All right. Let me change. These beautiful angels right here. Orrin and Orson West. California City boys. Where are the boys? Now, a lot of people don't seem to know about it. Put in the chat yes or no. Do you know about this, about the two boys, the Orrin and Orson West? And it's so sad found the children. Because,
They still haven't found the children.
No, the children hasn't been found. They still missing. And this happened, I think it was just before Christmas or a day or two before Christmas. Let me sum up. So basically the story was mommy inside wrapping up gifts, and I guess she let the kids go outside. And dad's outside. Now, let me repeat. I'm sorry. These are adopted kids, and they're adopted kids. Let me do this correctly. Okay. They adopted kids, and they adopted kids from these monsters right here. Okay. This monsters right here. So they adopted these kids. They was foster kids, and they adopted the kids, right? So mommy was inside, I guess, wrapping up kids' gifts for the holidays. Dad is outside. He's looking for some wood for the fire, whatever the deal is. So the kids were supposed to be outside playing. He comes inside, where's the kids? And she's like, I don't know. I thought they were with you, that kind of thing. That just doesn't add up. It just doesn't make sense. Where are the boys? Where are the boys? And they just moved over to an area. And think about it. At this time, when this happened, we was all in lockdown, and these kids wasn't school-age kids. So that's basically, I hate to say, the perfect crime. Because Nobody see the boys, don't know. So they could be gone for a long time. The same thing like with this other story. When the parents lied, we don't know exactly how long has Brian Laundrie been gone. We just know what the parents are saying. And it might be a bunch of BS. You get it? You get what I'm saying? So right now, these boys are still missing. Nobody knows where these boys at. Where are the boys? Nobody knows. And what bothers me is, I try to be fair and everything, but everybody's going, with the Gabby Petito, everybody's like, oh, such is all on the news nationwide. And it's amazing, since it was nationwide on the news, that they was doing this big search and they found her body. And with these boys, if they could have got this kind of exposure, maybe we could have found out where they was at. Hate to say it, dead
you said it right, Donna.
Right, dead or alive, but we don't know. If they could have just got this exposure, the same thing, so people could have had closure. So these little two trifling adopted parents right here, they basically did a perfect crime. I hate to say it. Look at the time that they did it. And I don't know what's happening, but we have to give thanks. Sometimes we think of the negative about social media. Social media has a lot of negativeness to it, but it has a lot of good points to it, ladies and gentlemen. We have to admit it. It does. Because if it wasn't for social media, we would have never heard about these boys. At least it's out there, but it just wasn't, nationwide, all over the news, all over the place that people talk about at work. Because even like when I was at work and I would ask and say, do you know about the Orrin and Orson boys missing? No, what are you talking about? Oh, okay. Now I go to work. I say, oh, did you hear about this Gabby? Oh, yeah, I know about it. And this Brian Laundrie, I think, see the difference? Everybody knows. You go to senior citizen home right now, 85-year-old pushing the 90, and I bet you she'll know who Gabby Petito is. I bet you she'll know. Okay, so
it's been
Jack, you want to get into the next missing person?
They still haven't.
Yeah, it's been 9 months, and we still haven't found the kids. And I will say, the people that's out there, this is YouTubers. I wish I knew their names and I could just shout them out. There are some YouTubers out here, and they was grinding. They was doing videos after videos, and finding out, what was happening. Where's these boys at? Going to the police and doing everything. And I have to give them praise, respect to them. I wish I could say their names. I can't say the names of the channels. I don't remember their names offhand, but they really was, I have to say. Big time. Okay, so Jack, we're going to change here. And I know you wanted to discuss this gentleman right here. And such a very handsome young man, on his purpose. Okay, let me show y'all a picture of this handsome young man right here. Look at him. Handsome, clean cut, well dressed, on his purpose. Good guy. Okay, Jack, you want to get into it? You can have the floor now. Go ahead. I'll stop talking.
Yeah. I just want to kind of that in the background. Okay. I just want to confirm about Jelani Day that they did find his body. Jelani Day is, like I said, is a brother who's been missing since August 24th at the Illinois State University. His family in Danville and the faculty have been reporting him missing after he did not show up for class for several days. He was a graduate student at Illinois State University, which means he was going for his MBA or graduate's degree. And of course, on September the 4th, additional search conducted by LaSalle, Peru area where a body was recovered floating near the South Bank of Illinois River, about a quarter mile east of Illinois RT 251 bridge. So there, no words clear communicate devastation. We learned that this morning from the LaSalle County coroner that the deceased man found in Peru, Illinois on Saturday, September 4th is Jelani. So it was his body. They just confirmed it just today, that the body they found was him.
Oh boy.
So I think they kind of they was already working on it locally and didn't get the national attention that it deserved.
Jack,
I'm here.
let's have a moment. Let's everybody have a moment of silence. Okay, Jack, go ahead, continue. Sorry,
Oh,
I almost
okay.
wanted to cry.
Well, it's just sad that a lot of people come up missing every year, and let's be honest about the news. The media kinds of aligns with more people that are most populated in the United States. Let's just put it that way. Versus what you call the minorities. And I guess ever since this Gabby Petito situation occurred and a lot of pushback that came along with the fact that, hey, why aren't blacks or Hispanics or Asians getting the same missing person treatment as you would with your European Americans? And I think that push kind of started to get this engine running as far as missing people in general. Because I really never seen many people so glued to this Gabby Petito story, because I guess they believe it could be their daughter. Or do they have the son that's the devil? Those type of things. But Jelani, Jelani Day, they've confirmed that it was his body that they found, and they confirmed it this afternoon. So, Bloomington Police, Illinois State University Police Department, Peru Police, Illinois Emergency Management Agency, LaSalle County Sheriff's Coroner, LaSalle County State Attorneys, LaSalle Police, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Springfield Division, and Illinois State Police. Those are the ones that was involved in his finding him. So.
Oh, I know the mother is going out of her mind. I'm gonna play the mother's news clip. This was early. I think it was before they found out that it was because I didn't know until Jack gave me the update that he was found. So I'm gonna play that news clip, Jack. All right. Oh gosh, I should have waited to the end. I feel like crying. They killed you because you was on your purpose. You're an educated, clean-cut, good-looking black man, tall. You had it all going for yourself. You was going to college. It was some jealous-ass mother effers out here, crabs in a barrel, a bunch of low-lifes that don't want to do nothing, a bunch of dusties. You know what I mean? I'm telling y'all, you cannot have these dusty-ass people, lazy bums around you, because they will try to kill you. They will hurt you. And I mean what I say. Keep these dusty people away from you. That's why you died. I will resume. Okay, let me share. Where is it? Oh, do I have it up here? All right, I'm going to play this here. I didn't get a chance to listen to the whole thing, so I'm just going to play it. What a shame. Look at him. Gorgeous. Got everything going for him. All right, where am I at? Play.
Day after day, wondering where your son is. When is the last time you saw him, and what was that interaction like?
Well, the last time I saw Jelani was the week before he went missing. I had came to Danville, to our home in Danville, and he was there, and he talked to me like he normally does. He gave me a big old hug. He laid down on the couch, told me that he was going to stay all night at the house. We just talked about what was going on with, we just talked.
Something going on here? All right. Looks like it paused. Jack, you still hear me?
I can hear you clear.
Oh, the thing done paused. Jeez. All right, I'm just gonna stop sharing this one. I'll stop sharing it. But the mother, she's. Let me see. Will it stop? Does everybody else see? Okay, we back on the screen. Okay, I'm just gonna stop sharing that. Does everybody hear clearly? Just put a yes in the chat so I can know if you hear clearly, because the thing started. Hope the thing I should have did it through the router. All right, does everybody hear me clearly? Just put inside the chat, please.
I can hear you fine.
Yeah. Okay, and they hear us. That's the question. That's the question. This is so sad. The mother, she's gorgeous. She's absolutely.
Yeah, I wonder how old she is.
Oh, she looked like a young mother. She looked like she's about 38. She's like, yeah, she had him young. Look at that. Had him young, and he stood by there and doing his thing.
I mean, I wonder if they went an autopsy to see if any organs were missing or that sort. Because I think is 1 year you had a brother from Atlanta travel to Hollywood because he wanted to be a model, and they was looking for him. This was like 3 or 4 years, I think about a few years back. And they was looking for him, and then they found him in the desert, somewhere in the desert in Nevada, without his organs.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Say the story. Was that the one, the kid that was found?
No, that was
in the gym?
Yeah, I know you're talking about. That's two different That's two different scenarios. Oh yeah, it's two different.
You know what I'm talking about, the gym one.
Yeah, the 17-year-old kid. I'm talking about the 24-year-old who was an aspiring actor, went to Hollywood from Atlanta and never came back. He was found in the Nevada desert without his organs.
God damn.
So they never found out who did it. Now, as far as the kid you're talking about, they know who did it, but these particular accused has an FBI as a father.
Hello, Jack. Is that me or is that? Okay, go on. I think it.
Yeah, well, I was saying about you talking about the kid that was rolled up with no organs.
Yes.
That
extremely handsome.
One of the alleged boys' father is an FBI special agent, rank and file agent. So it was pretty obvious, the agent covered for his son and his friend. And so the family is suing the state of Georgia for $100 million. I think the school. I think they're suing the school and the city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that story. That story I did not hear about. And that's so sad. So sad. So he's been found. So we don't know exactly. Well, of course, no autopsy been done, so we don't know exactly how he died and who did it. Let me show his pictures again. Look at him. Whole life ahead of him. There was some jealous people. Probably some
Isn't
dusty.
that coat look like that coat like he's gonna be a doctor or something?
Yeah, he was going.
That's like a lab coat or a chemist or something.
Yes, he was doing something in the medical field. and it's somebody, probably some girl, some guy, some dusty guy with his girlfriend. She looked over at him and realized, I need to get out of the dusty world, get a real man. And he probably killed him and jealous.
I mean,
instead of being a jealous dusty, get yourself together.
It could be a variety of scenarios. I mean, it could have been that
I know
you had some people that wanted his organs, like they did with the other one.
Yes, you're right.
Or be a race related situation, or hate crime, or he may do something about somebody, or some information he might have had that they wanted and he didn't give it to them. I mean, it's a tragic story.
Jack, I was just getting scenarios like I always do. Just give little scenarios. We never know what's happening. We don't know the whole story of everything, and then the truth eventually come out, and hopefully we find everything. And God bless the mother, because I know she's losing it right now.
Oh yeah, definitely, no doubt.
And I hate this. Maybe I should say I don't know if that sounds messed up.
Yeah,
but it's just so sad. It really is. Okay, I kind of got a little down off of this one. I think I'm gonna have to wrap it up with y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't want to even I'm not even gonna get into this Gabby Petito thing. If it's an update, they find him or whatever. We all know that he's on the loose and stuff. And we all know that his parents is trifling. They know something, they're not speaking. But I will say to everybody, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And prayers go out to this guy's mother. I know she's losing it. Well, his family, his cousins, or whatever, people that love and respect him. And prayers, for where's my boys at? Where's the boys? That hopefully, they be found. We find out, where are the boys? Where are they? That's what we want to know. Where are the boys? Okay, Jack, I'm getting a little sad right now. So would you like to close this out for me? And then we're gonna say your closing thoughts for me and you or whatever. And then I'm gonna do a prayer and moment of silence. And that's it, everybody. See y'all when I see you. But go ahead, okay. Jack.
All right. Basically, as far as the Gabby Petito, I think that opened up a lot of other unsolved cases for a time that the media in some cases suppresses for certain reasons, certain purposes. If it fits their narrative, they'll put it out there. If it doesn't fit the narrative, they're going to this is not going to include in it. And I'm kind of glad it happened. And I hate sounding like that way, but it's just her case shine other lights on other cases that's been pretty cold. This Jelani day. And ask yourself this: if Gabby Petito case never arisen, would Jelani Day's name been out there as we speak today? Probably not. So in a way, the Gabby Petito case brought light and clarity to other cases, and maybe now the media can now start getting off their hinds and start reporting all missing person cases, not just those that they find what you call sensationalism, but more that you find just trying to look out for another fellow human being, because you would want a news paper company to report if your child was missing or that matter. Everyone deserves to have a missing persons case and whatever resources is needed to find that person, especially if it's a child, just like that. Now, I would say it in some cases, media has been very fair, especially when it comes to children. For those who know about the young child, she was like 4 years old from Texas. I think what's her? I forgot. I forgot the young lady's name. I apologize. But I guess the man killed her or stepdad or something like that because she was missing, and he came back with the son claiming that some Mexicans robbed them and took the kid and all this other stuff. But it came to find out he actually pointed to the police where the body was, and he was immediately locked up. He was even questioned and locked up before they even charged him or found the body. They detained. You see what I'm saying, Donna? They detained this brother the minute that little Malia Davis, the little Malia Davis was missing.
Oh, that beautiful girl.
And when Malia Davis was missing, and they about one day later, the police snatched him up, and and brought him in jail, and held him there until he told them where the body was. Now, the only person who was able to get info from him was Cornell's ex, who was a former Black Panther / activist, and he was managed to get information from the guy, and it ended up being in I think Faulkner County, Arkansas. No, Hempstead County, Arkansas, where the body was. And believe it or not, there was one time I was driving there that same day, and I passed that same bridge, and not knowing that there was a body under there. But it was just weird. It was just weird. I felt weird. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm just feeling kind of weird. And then like a day later, they found the kid there, the baby there.
Wow.
So, and I'm glad the media did put a lot of attention on her, because it was all over the news. The minute it came to light. So I can't say the media 100% does not report Black people or Hispanic people or any people who are non-European. It's just, I think they don't amplify it the way they should to, more like Natalie McCann. She was some 4-year-old European child who her and her parents went to, I think it was Greece or something, somewhere in that whatever country they was in Europe, Eastern Europe, and the kid came up missing, and there was like a huge emphasis on that. It was dominating the news. And then you have that John Benet Ramsey that dominated the news. It was just, you had a lot of fanfare with that, because those type of stories are sensationalized, and they're used in a way to increase ratings and revenues and advertisement monies.
Well, I will say with you, like you're right. I guess that with this whole thing with this Gabby Petito, it did help to find out what happened with him. So I guess something, how positive. Oh, this is so sad. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up, Jack. I don't want to talk anymore at this one. I gotta stop. All right, everybody. Let's just do a prayer, and we're gonna have a moment of silence. And thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate. Sorry for cutting off like this, but it is what it is. This is sad. All right. Our Father in heaven. God bless everyone in the chat. God bless everyone that's watching the replay. God, help the parents that's out here that's suffering right now. Want to know where their children is at, because there's a lot of missing kids out here, and family members, whatever, husbands, wives, people that's missing, and they need closure, need to know what's happening, and they're going all over the place, and trying to ask for help, going to police and trying to, and people just don't want to help them, going to the FBI, and questions is not being answered, but help them so they can get their questions answered, they can get some sort of closure. And hopefully the best closure is that they get their children or their loved ones back to them safe and sound. And also, God, prayers for Mr. Day, his mother, because I know she's hurt. You know, you raised a fine young man to grow up to be good in society on his purpose and doing something with his life. And also, this is Brian Laundrie be found, hopefully alive. Let him pay for what he did. And those missing boys, maybe get some closure and find out too. And people pay for what they did until the crimes is out here. So everybody have themselves a blessed night and a safe one. Thank you for being here. And stay tuned for some more of Donna Just Being Real, the only way to be. And that's it. I don't have anything else to say.
All right, y'all have a good night.
All right. Night, everyone.